Closing market comments for Friday, November the 6th. Grains were very quiet today as people were waiting for next week's crop report. We did see some profit taking today with traders looking to even up some positions before the weekend. We did see some hedge pressure come in as people were pre-hedging for the weekend, and fairly good cash grain movement yesterday and again carry through today from harvest. So pretty quiet day overall. Markets closed a little lower, but nothing extraordinary that we have to be worried about at this point. I think the big question is going to be Tuesday's report right now, and we'll go into those numbers in a minute. USDA did announce export sales of 132,000 metric tons of soybeans to China. That's the first purchase they've made since October 15th, depending on who unknown is in a lot of cases. We also had a sale of 272,150 metric tons of soybeans to unknown and 206,900 metric tons of corn to unknown today. So good sales again today. We did see additional soybean oil sales. That's a good number. 30,000 metric tons this time to South Korea. Yesterday it was to India. South America is looking for some rains this weekend, especially in the northern parts of Brazil, but they are still running well behind normal on rainfall at this time. 60% of the hard red wheat in the U.S. is running drier than normal at this time. So we'll see how that goes. The China attaché this morning announced that they were going to be importing 22 million metric tons of corn. That's up from 7 million metric tons that was announced earlier by them. So that was quite a change. We'll see whether that comes through. Baggy in Argentina, their crop reporting business released that beans are 4% planted, and they lowered their crop production by 3 million metric tons because they're behind. They're 31% planted on corn, and then normally, or last year, they were 43%, so they're a little behind there as well. Brazil, as we announced earlier, is taking some soybeans from the U.S. They have 3 ships bought, and they did announce that they would take GMO beans from the U.S. Amazing when you need something how GMO becomes a non-issue pretty fast. On a separate note, crop report out on Tuesday will give you some numbers. Corn yield at 177.7 is the estimate. That's down from 178.4, with production at 14.659 billion bushels, down from 14.722, and carryout on corn at 2.033, down from 2.167. Traders, I think, are expecting a bigger drop on the carryout than that. Soybeans, they have the yield at 51.6. That's down from 51.9, but if you remember, Informa was at 50.8 last week. Soybean production at 4.251 billion bushels. That's down from 4.268, and they have the carryout on soybeans at 235, down from 290. So a pretty big drop there. If we get that number down where some people are talking about 150, that would be a huge deal. Other than that, we'll see what the rest of the numbers are. We will have world numbers in that report on Tuesday as well. So we'll watch what the numbers are and go from there. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.